Good day and welcome to this online lecture on the topic of assessment of PA with direct calorimetry. I am Dr. Vedrana Semba, and this is blended learning course in collaboration between University of Ljubljana and University of Porto. In this lecture, we will explore and discuss the key concepts and practical applications related to assessment of physical activity with direct calorimetry. By the end of this lecture, you should have a deeper understanding of assessment of PA with direct calorimetry and be able to apply the knowledge gained to your own life or work. Let's get started. Direct calorimetry is a method used to measure the body's energy expenditure by measuring heat production. It involves measuring the amount of heat produced by the body during rest or physical activity. This method is considered the gold standard for measuring energy expenditure by monitoring the temperature changes in the room. The energy expenditure of the body is measured in units of kilocalories or joules. On average, an adult requires about 2,000 to 2,500 kilocalories per day to maintain their weight, depending on factors such as age, gender, weight, height, and physical activity level. During physical activity, the energy expenditure of the body can increase significantly, depending on the type and intensity of the activity. For example, a 155-pound person may burn approximately 260 calories during a 30-minute brisk walk, while running at 8 miles per hour can burn about 755 calories in the same amount of time. Direct calorimetry can provide a more accurate measurement of energy expenditure during physical activity compared to indirect calorimetry, which estimates energy expenditure based on the amount of oxygen consumed and carbon dioxide produced by the body. Direct calorimetry involves placing an individual in a sealed chamber, which is called a metabolic chamber. The chamber measures the body's heat production, which is directly related to the energy expenditure of the body. The individual is asked to perform a specific activity, and the heat production is measured before, during, and after the activity. However, there are some limitations and strengths of direct calorimetry. First limitation is cost, since direct calorimetry is an expensive method due to the cost of the equipment required and the time required for data collection and analysis. Second is technical expertise, because the method requires a high level of technical expertise to operate and maintain the equipment and to analyze the data. Third limitation is limited portability. The equipment used for direct calorimetry is often large and stationary, which limits its use in field settings or in populations that are not able to travel to a laboratory. Following limitation is that direct calorimetry is time-consuming. The method requires extended periods of time in a metabolic chamber, which can be inconvenient and may limit the number of individuals that can be studied at one time. Opposite to limitations, there are also strengths connected to direct calorimetry. First in the line is definitely accuracy. Direct calorimetry provides a highly accurate measure of energy expenditure as it directly measures heat production. Direct calorimetry is reliable. Direct calorimetry is a reliable method for measuring energy expenditure and is considered the gold standard for this measurement. It is independent of external factors. Direct calorimetry is independent of external factors such as temperature, humidity, and altitude, which can affect other methods of measuring energy expenditure. And the last, it provides information on the type of substrate being used for energy. Direct calorimetry can provide information on the type of substrate, carbohydrate, fat, protein, being used for energy during physical activity. In summary, direct calorimetry is a highly accurate and reliable method for measuring energy expenditure during physical activity, but it is expensive and requires technical expertise. Its use is limited due to the equipment requirements, time-consuming nature, and limited generalizability to real-world situations. In conclusion, the assessment of physical activity with direct calorimetry can provide valuable insights into the physical activity behaviors of individuals and populations. In summary, direct calorimetry is an accurate method for assessing physical activity by measuring the body's energy expenditure during various activities. I hope that this course has equipped you with the knowledge and skills to apply this information in your personal and professional life. Whether you are a researcher, health professional, or individual seeking to improve your own physical activity levels, we believe that the information covered in this course will be valuable to you. Thank you for your participation in this blended learning course, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors.